What's up? What's up? What's up, bro? We're still working. We're still working, bro. Let's go, bro. I don't know why you're taking so long. I don't know why this guy's taking so long. All right, we ready. All right, let's go. Get started here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL.
Yeah. It takes forever. Some of these guys.
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks.
They don't want to play sometimes. So they think too much.
It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Ryan's Falcons.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll get it.
Right, I'm on offense. I forgot. I'm on offense, so this guy, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's pausing the game again. Make sure. He's going to be running the ball, so. And I'm not using custom. I go ahead and go West Coast.
Yard line.
Let's see if we can stop this. So.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. In motion is Austin Hooper. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Accept that. 5 yards. Come on, bro. What the fuck? Come on, man. Come on. This guy waiting for.
Right when he flinched, we knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Sanu, the man in motion left. To throw is Ryan.
Shit's slow.
The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Why the fuck is this game so slow right now?
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's fucking garbage.
Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. And he motions the wide receiver. Now Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. Got some room at the 30. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. From the gun, it's Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ryan finding Gabriel for the Falcon first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Connects with Sanu. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Fresh set of downs here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
What's up, Logan? What's going on, bro?
On second down, here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones.
There we go.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And this time it's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman.
Freeman? Guys coming out in freaking goal line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Second and goal from the 5. Again,
give me that touchdown.
Press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll look to run with.
Give me that shit. There we go. Got that touchdown. Here we go.
Touchdown Atlanta. Devontae Freeman punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He's going to come out in the run. So.
They'll try and run for the first time. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Coming down there, wham.
2nd down, 8. Freeman again.
You got him. He's going to run to the outside.
There is he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Ryan. Flushed out right.
Get him. There we go. He was trying to hit that cover 2 beater up there. Cover 4 beater up there. I wasn't in cover 4 though. Took too long.
And that'll lead to a 4th down.
He's going to run to the outside.
Now with the play clock about to expire,
you're gonna go for it, bud.
And a timeout.
You gonna punt it?
It's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining.
I'm gonna stay here just in case.
We'll be right back. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22.
You're gonna pass the ball.
Breaking that officially. Give him 15, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second, and, you know, this year ended in disappointing fashion now. Last year was the ultimate version of heartbreak, but if you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because let's be honest about it. Losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you lose, you're in the Super Bowl, you're playing for it all. This team was supposed to be as good or better. Ultimately ended up 10-6, found their way in the playoffs, but didn't get the deep run as they had the year before. So you're exactly right. For Falcons fans, that's a tough one. But this is a team that's built to be good for a long time.
And the play clock running very low. So
I know I had it on a shoot clock.
Timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. That's
you got the catch.
20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm going to wait for the drag.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to
I had to touch that. Come on.
He was going to come from and said,
couldn't hold on to it.
And that's what he did.
He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
All right, we get 3.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
It's good to be the kicker for the top offense in the NFL, and Matt Bryant was that in 2016. Led the league in scoring with 158 points, but boy, does Atlanta find him valuable. So dependable and clutch.
And he's been valuable in this league for a while. Hard to believe he's been around since 2002.
There we go.
Good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year.
Trying to hit me with a stretch.
How about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he's got him. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll run it now out of the gun. He will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. First down now, but the clock continues to move. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. They find some open.
All right, come on. Make him bounce outside.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. The former Indiana Hoosier here.
Here we go, we got him.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From midfield now, here's Ryan. It's caught. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
There we go, we got him.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice game on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Kick it right now. Hopefully he misses.
And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good.
10-0 in this game, man. Well,
in the books, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of
plugging it.
Upset, but typically halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays?
Plugging it, plugs, nothing but plugs.
If they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman.
There we go.
And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space.
Give me that shit.
This throw will be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep for Julio. That's going to be knocked away.
He's trying to shoot me with a cover 4 beater.
Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended.
Can't pass, bro.
That'll bring up second down.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They go play action now. Ryan.
Got him.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan.
Ah, fuck, I missed it. Should have stayed in the middle.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 16 yards on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Come on.
And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 41-yard line. The good pickup there at 22.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brooks Reed in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. On 2nd down, Ryan. And it's caught over the middle.
Take away that read right now.
A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 23. A good pickup there at 22. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st down, Ryan.
Oh, fucking safety.
Justin Hardy, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking
is your blitz, Kev? Would post it.
Halftime, just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off.
Handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to...
It's open there. It took too long. Come on, man.
Grady Jarrett forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Beasley in there to back sacks, now bring up 4th and long.
Okay, I'm playing stupid.
Sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan. And
oh my goodness. I'm not going to play this defense.
Into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Stupid. Can't play this defense.
43 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line.
Come on, stop fucking passing the game. I'm playing stupid ass defense.
Across the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds, because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And the wideout in motion. To throw on 2nd down. Ryan.
Oh, you gave him everything.
Room here to run.
He didn't look like everything right now. I'm just doing whatever.
Defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know.
Got it, kid. I'm going to try it out right now.
On offense, I will guarantee
get back on
they
offense.
told him, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now Ryan on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.